Good afternoon, all my lovely crafting people. I hope you've had a wonderful day. My name's Suzie, and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator in the area of Brisbane, but I can also help the whole of Australia if you don't have a demonstrator already. So whether it's just a question that you need to know the answer to, or whether it's about starter kits or anything, I can give you a hand. And if I don't know it, I will then find out. So up here in the corner, you've got a QR code that is for buying at my shop. So if you put your camera on that, it will take you straight to my shop. So it's Thursday, the 6th of February at 5:31. So I'm going to go through a couple of things with you. So see if we can wait for some people to jump on. On the 15th of February, I am holding a card class. Now that comprises of 6 cards, and it will be $40. Everything will be cut out for you, so you just have to put it together. And I'll have the stamps unless you've got stamps of your own and you want to use those. That's up to you. If you want it posted to you, so we call it a kit in a box, that will be $50 because it cost me $10 to post it. So if you can't get to the place where I'm having the card class, you can always have it posted out to you. Now, February is my birth month, so anybody who orders $50 or more will get a gift from me. And if you order $100 or more, then you'll get an extra special little gift from me. So from now until the end of February. So as you all know, at the moment we've had our celebration, a new catalogue, a new mini catalogue come. They've dropped. We've had a scrapping brochure that have dropped. And we've also had some products added to the celebration line. So it gives you extras that you want. And one of it I know is the butterfly stamp set, because I've got that. So that's one of them that is on the new celebration list. So we've also had some more of our kits have been dropped as well. So it's all a very exciting time. So we'll go down and have a look at the craft desk, and I'll just run through a couple of things. And hopefully this time I'll get through it. Last night at this time I did. It was good. We'll see what happens tomorrow morning. Good afternoon, Lynn. How are you going? Is it warm up here where you are? I bet it's stifling, isn't it? Muggy. So, as I say, we've got our celebration, which most of you will probably know about. So you can get $100 spend, and you can have things like the purple adhesive, sequins, or you can get paper. Sorry, my watch was buzzing. There's nothing important though. And for $200, you can get this gorgeous heart stamp and dies, and they are absolutely gorgeous. What you can do with them. gives you a few ideas here. If you want to go back over my videos, I did do some cards with that. And you've also got the bloom, corners in bloom. That's a $200 spend. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. It's a bit windblown now. Then we've got our mini catalogue, which most of you have seen by now. Beautiful. This one's got dies and it's got masks as well. It's called Linked Together. That's probably my next one to show. The birthday one, birthday celebrations, and this butterfly one, that's the one that's going onto the celebrations list. So I think you only get the stamps, so you can get that on celebration. I'm not sure whether it's $100 or $200 spend. I haven't been in yet to have a look. So, and you've got this beautiful yellow one. So you've got three of the vellum. Yeah, three of the vellum. So you've got two of each. And then you've got this beautiful paper here to work with. So we've got a lot going on at the moment, as I say. We also have our scrapbooking brochure. Now, you don't have to buy this just for scrapbooking. You can actually buy it and use the paper or the stamps in your cards. There's nothing to say you have to scrapbook with it. So, and then of course we've got our catalogue. So this one will run up to April. Yeah, so at the end of April we'll get a new one in May. So this is still full of beautiful sets. We've also got a last chance list as well. So you can get some things off the last chance list and you can get them at a cheaper price. Sometimes it's better to buy like a set individually instead of as a bundle. So have a look at that first if you're going on there, whether it's cheaper to buy one each or whether it's cheaper to get the bundle. So it'll have some lovely stuff on, and once it's gone, it's gone. That's it. Kapoof. No more. So today I've been racking my brains out, but I did have a nice relaxing afternoon at the hairdressers. Since the first time in 12 months that I got to go to the hairdressers, because the day I fell and broke my foot was the day I was supposed to go and have my hair done. So it never got done, so I had to cancel it, which was like I had $50 sitting there because she charges you $50 because people book and then don't go. I mean, I don't know why she does it to a long term. Well, I've been going there for 2 or 3 years. So we're going on the cake celebration again. So most of you know I like to do at least 3 cards, different cards, just to give you an idea of what you can do. So I was flicking through the videos this morning before I went to the hairdressers to see what I could find. So I did find one from Marcia Beckett, I think. I'm not sure whether I've got her last name right, that I thought was nice. So I thought I'd reinvent that with my way I just add a bit of difference to it, you know. So I put a few pieces up while I was waiting to come on. And no, he's gone again. He was at the back of me. And I was a naughty mummy yesterday. You know, when he kept coming in and crying, and I thought he wanted to go out. He hadn't been fed. So he's normally fed at 3 o'clock. So I think that's why he was coming in and trying to tell me he wanted his dinner. What a naughty mummy I am. I suppose he wanted to go out too, because whenever he sees the door open, he thinks that's an opposite for him to go out. So I've got a piece of white cardstock, and scissors. This cardstock is 5.5. So 5.5. Ooh, that's a little bit out, isn't it? 5.5. Oh, this is my scoring tool, not my. Let's try them two. So let's start that again. 5.5. By 11. Just double check. That was only a smidgen. It wasn't even worth taking it off. So that's our cut. So 5.5 by 11. Then, and I have done this fold before, so it's scored at 2 1/8. So 2, and then 2 little marks up. I moved it then, I think. And turn it around, don't flip it. And 2 1/8 again. So then these we're going to fold in. That's all right. I went wrong there somewhere. They're supposed to meet in the middle. Hang on, we'll try again. Those are the measurements she gave, and it's something in, obviously, in the way I've folded it. So we'll see how we go. Otherwise, I'll just do it my way. So we want 5.5. By 11. Now, I know she said you've not got to flip it, So you've got 11. So 2 and 1/8. Which is that one. So 2 and 1/8. There. So we'd take it back to 9, and that would be 2 and 1/8. That was good. I forgot what she did. So you got a 4 in or halfway is 5.5. Five and a half, take 2 gives you 3. Two and 1/8. Can't see how you can get it 2 and 1/8 and then fold it there. So that would be half made. So just put that fold to the middle. So it still doesn't take it to the middle. I'm just going to do my own card. Nope, it all goes on the floor. So I'm just going to do a card. Can't hear Zeus. No, it's had his dinner today and then threw up everywhere. Oh dear, all my stuff's gone all over the floor. I can't remember what she did with that sizing because that's not working out. So it's supposed to meet in the middle like that, and that doesn't work because these are the panels that go on, and to take it to the middle you'd have to be more than that. So I've probably written them down wrong. So I'm just going to do a card base and do what I was going to do on the card base. Easy enough solved. I have to check what her measurements are. She's just leveling because I dropped all my stuff all over the place. All right. Where there's will, there's way, I always say. So I'm still going to use the same pattern as I was going to use. It's just that it'll be a bit different. So we're on the fly. He ran when I dropped all my stuff. It's got a mark on it. He doesn't like any sudden moves or sudden noises. So we're going to do this. I have done one of these before, but I can't remember what the size was. So we're going to do, we'll just make it up as we go along. So I have to watch it again to get the right sizes. So we had this like this. But that's going to be too short. I might just get away with it. So that was the gist of the card anyway. Okay. It's just that I've just made it out of my own piece of paper. So these will be a little bit short, but we can still use them. Might have to thin them out just a little bit. And find a little, here we go. Come up for air. I'm just going to take a fraction of this. Actually, I don't like it. So if we have two, that's 6. Should be 2 by 5.5. So these are all going to be out a bit. So I'm going to redo them. Pointless me doing it and not doing it properly. I've got to figure out which is the cutting one and which is the... So I want 2 inches. Don't mind me. I'm going to do something. I want it done properly. So then that was 6 inches. So I'll do 5 and... What is it with this? So that one's a little bit shorter. Just by a fraction. So I put that one. Here he comes again. 2 inches. Yes. Oh, when I was in the hairdressers today, Lynn, this lady came in to get her hair done. And Kelly says to me, here's another crazy cat lady. And she had a purebred Mancoon, all white, had 2 different coloured eyes. He was just majestic. So she gave me the name of a breeder here in Queensland. No, he's not waiting for his dinner. He's waiting for a walk this time, Lynn. He's had his dinner, and then he threw it all up. So I'm doing my own measurements to this now. I hate that when I think I've got something put down and it's wrong. I'm sure that's what she said. Like, I haven't got my hearing aids in, so it could have been anything. So now I want the gold bits. I do that 3. Yes, I know you're there. What? Hey? What's wrong? What do you want? Hmm? You gonna lie down at the back? I'm gonna have to trim this. I don't know why that's so wide. Okay, so what's it to do with this one? So, 1 3/4. So I want this one, 1 7/8, I think. We'll, we'll still get the same effect. I'm just going to have to trim these up when I get them sorted out. All right, get rid of that gold. So she just couldn't believe what happened with Zeus. She said in all the cats she's had, she's never had anything like that done. You're going to feed Sammy? Yeah, he'll be telling you off shortly if you don't feed him. Okay, so that side dried, roughly. Then we want this side on. I'm going to take a bit off this one. I was just talking to my sister. I just want a smidgen up there and a smidgen. Oh, that wasn't anything. And we'll put these together. Let's get these the same size. So this one is 5 7/8. Well, they're the same. So we'll get these two. So this one is 5, 5.5. 5 and 5/8. Oh, I'm going to chop that. Just a fraction off. So I'll be glad when my other trimmer comes. You get used to using one thing, and then when it's gone, you miss it. All right, let's see what mess we've got now. I've got everything here. All right. Now, you know, this is a bit iffy putting you're not unfortunately going to see. So this will be round about the same as what I saw this afternoon, but I couldn't get over the card size difference. So you just got to leave a smidging. Okay, now we're going to put our gold. I put a harness on Zeus when he was 6 weeks old, and my grandchildren used to walk him around the garden. They thought it was just, they were eating a bit. I used to tell everybody they took Nana's cat for a walk. I don't think people believed him. Not often you see a cat walking on a leash. But the thing is, they're not like taking a dog for a walk, because you have to go where they want you to go. That one's a little bit long. I bought this when I came back from overseas I went in 2000. So 2001, I bought this little thing so that I could put my photos in an album. So they're all on DVD as well. We don't have DVD anymore, do we? And that one's going to be just a fraction. clean that up. There we go. Way around here I had a wet one. So I'll be watching that video tomorrow. To see where you've got to score it out. So we've got this. They both look quite all right. So I've done the cake. Here's the cake stand. With that little bit of just there. Don't move. Now I've put yeah. She's Zeus is 9, was 9 in January. So I've used the plaster 3D. Where's my other cake gone? I used the plaster 3D, so I don't know whether you can see it, but it looks like a cake. So somewhere else I've got the other half of it. So did I drop it in here? There it is, look, with all the gold. So that's that there. Then we want a piece of gold because we want to cut out our little banner to go on the top. Okay. So I'll bring down the So we're having chocolate cake tonight. Something different. Oh. Alright, so there's our take a big tool. So there's our banner, our gold banner. Now I want some bits of icing. So I'm going to do this out of pecan pie. Please think it's pecan pie. I'll do that one. And we'll do that one. Don't know whether we'll use all of them. So that's out of there. We'll just pop those through. Now I got Zeus at 6 months old, 6 weeks old. So it made a difference. He was so tiny, he used to curl up on my shoulder and go to sleep. And he thought it was great fun to sit on the motor of the fan and go for a ride. Until he got too big that he couldn't get on it anymore. I'm just getting all our bits and pieces ready. Then we can put our cake together. Sorry about all the what's it at the beginning. Somehow I must have put the wrong sizes down. So we got some flowers to do. We did glitter flowers yesterday. And I think it just give it a little bit of so I'm going to do some today. I think it just highlighted them. I was going to do them in yellow. I don't think I will. But I've got the green here, so we'll put our leaves on. Oh, geez, sometimes they stick to these magnetic strips, don't they? So I'll do a couple of these. And then we'll find some glitter. Always got to have glitter. Sparkles. This is probably sitting by the back door, not the doors out to the patio. Thinking, come on, Mum, come and take me for a walk. Now, tomorrow, of course, is Fun Fold Friday. So I have one worked out to do. And I'm hoping that the restream won't freeze on me again. Like you'd think tonight would be the busiest time with people coming home from work and that it would do the freezing now and not in the morning. Okay. My sister I rang my sister and she was busy. So she rang back. We wished each other a happy birthday. And I said to her, it's a pity you're not coming up this way. I said, there's a heap of paper here that you can have, because she makes cards too. She's in one of those retirement villages for over 55s. And she said, well, that's what I had to tell you. We're coming up in June. They're doing a cruise from Brisbane, just 4 days up to Early Beach. So she'll be coming, and I said to her, heap of paper for you to take home. I said, so don't have a lot in your case. So that's good. It'll be great. I went down before Christmas as soon as I could walk without the boots on. But so it would be great to catch up. And it's good because Gillian's husband doesn't drink, so he's always a designated driver. So it means we can go out for dinner, and instead of having a small champagne, I can have 2 champagnes. So that's good, isn't it? But that's not till June. But it'll be great to see her again. Oh, here's my little dots. Now the little dots will come out of the flowers of this cake. So you just have to take them out and put them on after. And I'm thinking we might do, oh, there's one down there. We might do a bit of white. Oops, where have we gone? And of course, when she comes up, we're going to do a video together like we did last time. While she's here. It's good that they like to do it. It's only a 4-day cruise up to Early Beach. But it's good because that means I can pick them up at the terminal down there, or drop them off, whichever, or pick them up at the airport, whichever way they go. Come on. So last time we did a bit of a circle and put our cake in the middle of the circle. So this time we're going to use a different shape. Okay, I think we've got everything cut out now. We'll just have to do our oh, Gillian, yeah. I'll just have to do, what was I going to say? Oh, our sentiment on white. So I've got some white there, and I've got all these bits here. Now I need, what was I going to do it on? We used spotlights of nature last time, and the elements. What have we got here? How about a square? We can make it a diamond. That's what we can do. That's different, isn't it? You've gotten her name, Gillian. Gillian with a G, not a J. My parents had to be different. So we're going to cut a white piece out. And we'll need a piece to go inside here too for our sentiment. So what have we got here? 4. So 4 1/4. So if we do 4, that should be fine. It'll just fit on. I have to bring the big box down. This one breaks your arms when you lift it down. So we got plate 1, plate 2, and plate 1, plate 3. So we're going to put this down on here, and it will just fit from one side to the other. Where's all my bits and pieces gone? So I bought myself a pizza for dinner. I just have to whack it in the oven. And a bottle of champagne, so I can have a glass of champagne for my birthday. And a pizza. I'm hoping cake will fit on there. Oh, my Christmas decoration fell in. What's going on here? My Christmas decoration fell in my coffee. Okay. Might have to do another one. Remember I did a diamond yesterday, didn't I? And it wasn't big enough. And I've got a feeling this won't be too. So we got our cake stand, our little bitty place here, our chocolate cake, our icing, and our banner will just go off the tip of it, so that should be all right. Yay! Now, what I'm going to do with these, I'll decide whether I'm going to put the other icing things on. So I'm going to get my silicone mat somewhere. Maybe, oh, here it is. This is a work of art, just putting it together. So I want some glue and then my sponge. Oops. I'm just going to put this down. I'm going to make it sticky just along that edge there. And put that there. And I'm just going to slide that. Sorry if you can see my head. Just there. So let that dry. And then I'm just going to go along the edge of our cake and get it centered roughly. And then I put it the wrong way around, didn't I? That's sticky. let that dry a minute. And what I'm going to do is find a piece of scrap. Do I have it? Pecan pie. I think that's one colour I don't have. So I'm going to use copper clay because that's a darkish colour. I'm going to take where did I put it? For some reason it got put to the bottom there. So I'm going to take, and I saw Marcia Beckett, or I can't remember what her last name is, and she did this on one of these icing bits. She used pecan pie, but I don't have pecan pie. So I am going to use copper clay and see if it gives me similar results. Because she used this, and it looks like it's got something in the icing there, like chocolate chip or something. What do you think? I thought it was like quite clever of her. Because it does like light and dark. So I guess you could use it on the cake part as well if you wanted. But I just want to put it on there. Oh, a flower. So this should be dry. And this is going to go, well, here it comes. On the edge there. Hello. What do you want? You want to pat? You go there. I can't pat you there. Yeah. So a bit of glue. And put that there. Now, if we want, we could put this in for a bit of cream or icing or whatever. Or we can just leave it plain. So next is our other bit of cake. And I'm just going to go along the edge with that. And I want to get that sort of in the middle. And we're going to get our other bit here that looks like it's got peanut on it or whatever. Chocolate chip. I guess it's whichever takes your fancy, isn't it? Just smooth that over a bit. So it's a little different to the one we did last night. Now I'm going to pop this up. I think I popped the other one up last night. Did I? Yeah, I did. So where's our dimensionals? Here we go. My hairdresser thought I'd found somebody else when she didn't see me for 12 months. I said, no, I'm never swapping you. You've got me for life. When you find somebody that cuts hair and does a good job, you stick to them. Stick to them like glue. So I said, no, you're not getting rid of me. Not that easy. And she says, oh, you got $50 here. And I said, yes, I know. So what I'm going to do, before I put that down, I am going to get some pretty peacock, because that's what I've got on the front. No, he's behind me. All right. And I'm going to put a bit of shading on here. It's a brush. Well, I don't know. I call pretty peacock green, but some people call it blue. So I'm just going to load my brush up. I'm going to do it on my glass mat. I want it there. So then I'm just going to put a bit just to bring it out a bit. Now I've got to find where to put that. There it is. Better wipe it up off the glass mat, otherwise I'll get it everywhere. Honestly, you'd think I was a kid at kindergarten when I come out of here with all my colours all over me. So there we go. Now we want to put a little bit on our so it's not, that's better. Just look in the middle sort of thing. So I'm going to put that there. Get it straight. Okay. Now we can put our flowers on. I think my Christmas decoration has had it. Got soaked in chocolate. In coffee, sorry. So I'm just going to bend these flowers a bit. You can roll them. That's something. You really need something thin. These aren't thin, but so you can roll it and give it a bit of definition. So I'm going to put a small dimensional on there. I was going to see if I could leave it a whole one, but can't. I'm going to put that like that. I'm going to find my little middle of the flower and pop that on. That's why I put the dimensional in the middle of the flower so that I can then put the dot back. I might have to just put a bit of glue under our white leaf. And then we're going to take another flower the cake's very similar to what we did last night. I thought I did some. I sure I did. Maybe I didn't. I thought I'd done some green sparkly ones, but I mustn't have done. Must have been dreaming it. So this one we're going to put here, and I'm going to get a dimensional and put that in the middle of our flower. God, that was a real cock up at the beginning. And then we're going to put another white one at the top. And we're going to put that one there. Put our flower on. There's other flowers too you can use. You don't have to use the ones that are in this set. If I'd had time when I got home, I would have had a look for some different ones, but unfortunately I didn't. Oh, I thought I'd lost one then. So that's our cake. That will go on this side, and then we'll open up like that. So we'll put our piece of white in here. I know I cut one out. So we're going to put a sentiment in here now. And I might wonder. Do we have this one? I wonder if I got a strip. So I think I'm going to use this element of text, and I did use it on last night, but we're going to use a different one. And I'm going to stamp it on here. So I'm going to use the copper clay again. So because the stamp's large, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to find some scrap paper. It's not exactly scrap, but like that. So I'm going to do that, and I'm going to take a strip of this paper. I have to look which is the cutter and which is the cutter. So I only want like 1/2 inch. That was stuck underneath of the, and I'm going to put that along here. Now I'm going to cut that off. Now I'm going to get this piece of gold strip, and then I'm going to put that just above there. So I'm just making this up as I go. Put that bit up there. That bit up there. And save that one for another time. And I'm going to put this one in our middle. Moved a bit. If you want, you can put something on these insides, but I'm just going to leave it like that. And if you want, you can write a message around that, something different. So we're going to do so I'm going to put that so that the points are in the middle of here. So I can only go on one side, and I can't go near the middle. So I'm going to use some on this side. So I'm going to put some dimensionals on here. That's the small ones. I don't want the small ones, want the large ones. Yeah, here they are. I'm just making sure that I've got the right size. I'd hate to put it on upside down. Wouldn't be the first time. Hello, what do you want? Hey? What do you want? Hmm? You want to say hello to Sammy? Do you want to say hello to Sammy? He's a good boy. Oh, there's me. What, darling? What are you patting me on the arm for? Hmm? So I'm going to do this about halfway down. And when I open it, that one's a bit, I just scrunch it in a bit because I don't want it to show when you open it. And that isn't even straight. Uh-oh. Just push that in a bit so that it doesn't show when you open it. Whew. Now we want some gems, don't we? So we're going to use the pills again in the middle then to make it, put them in the middle of the flowers. You can make all sorts of cards with this. Doesn't mean to be birthday card, anniversary card. Come here. So put that in there. That one in there. and that one in there. Then we'll put some I think I must have scared people off, Lynn. There's only you stayed with me. Now, just get some glitter, some wink. I've left it because you could also put a banner in here as well if you wanted to. So it can be a card for any occasion sort of thing, birthday, anniversary. Don't go on me. I think I'm running out of ink. I have to fill them up. So you could put something down the side here as well if you wanted, and you could write on them. But there you are, there's our card for the night. After a bit of, put that in the bin. After a bit of schmozzle, and then we've got this one that we made last night. So the card's different and different paper makes it totally a different. And here's one I did in the beginning. So that's going to my granddaughter because it's her birthday on the 17th. In the middle of the flowers, yeah. So I'll give that to her when I give her a present for her. And then we've got this one, we made an anniversary card. And then this one again, we've made an anything card. So you can put your own whatever on it. I'll just come back up the top. Put those back. And I'm back. Looking all different. Another beautiful card. Thank you. You love the colours? Oh, that's good because I was a bit scatty with the colours when I started off. I didn't know. I didn't know what to put on it. And when I saw Marcia do it, she used the elegance papers, the red and the pinks. Something elegance, I think it's called. She used those with the red and pink, and it was absolutely gorgeous. She did the front different to what I've done that on there. She used it so you could slip it over the card. So your white piece here, right? She did it in a square. So she had a square, but you could slip it in from the top here. I must watch it again, what she did, because I was sure, I wrote down those measurements and I'm sure that's what she said, but it didn't come out. But we got there in the end after a lot of resizing and stuff, so that's good. Well, I'll be back tomorrow morning and hopefully it will work. So it's Funfold Friday tomorrow, so I have in mind what I'm going to do. So hopefully the internet is cooperative with me tomorrow morning. So I'll be on at 10:30 tomorrow morning, hopefully. Keep your fingers crossed. Yeah, so if you like my content, please give me a share, a like, or ring the notification bell so you know when I'm going on. It's normally 10:30 in the morning when I go on, but the internet's been giving me a few problems, so we'll see how it goes. Have a lovely night. I'm going to have my pizza and a glass of champagne for my birthday. So I'll see you all tomorrow morning, hopefully.